I'm Tam.
And I'm Bob.
Welcome to our adventure.
Alright, 6:30 in the morning, around 95, heading south. We're driving to West Palm Beach, where we pick up Brightline to take the train to Miami, where we join Grandeur of the Seas for 5 nights. That goes to Key West and Labadee, though we don't plan on getting off at all. So just a quick cruise, and we'll see how we go.
And as I'm stupid and I injured myself, Bob is driving.
You don't often see that.
Oh, that's a different thing. Pretty sunrise over there.
Just through the trees. Brightline, West Palm Beach for our trip to Miami. Parked in the conveniently located parking garage right next to us on the 5th floor, and we'll see how this goes. It's Cam. Alright, we're through the security and we're at the Brightline station waiting for the train to arrive. Said it was on time. There's not a train sitting here like last time, so that was a good sign. Pretty confident?
I'm not, but
we'll see. We're leaving West Palm Beach. Right on time, 9:41. Yep. Alright, we're on Grandeur of the Seas.
Welcome.
Sam did it backwards, but
Hi guys, welcome aboard.
thank you. The last of the lines being removed by a forklift, because that's the way you do it in Miami. Leaving Miami on Grandeur of the Seas for a 5-night cruise to Key West and Labadee before we return Friday morning. Bit of drama in the Diamond Club.
not acceptable.
Notice what is not right here. Hint.
No coffee
Hint.
machine.
There's cups there, and there's syrup here. But there's no machine that makes the coffee. It keeps Tam a happy camper.
No happy camper.
She went for the espresso martini.
Yeah, sweet.
And it ended up sweet. We don't know what they did to
No
it.
idea. Don't know what they put in it. How do you make an espresso martini sweet?
Do not know the answer to this question. But anyway, very sad turn of events on Grandeur of the Seas. Alright, off the ship in Key West on a mission. Should have brought sunglasses. Probably should have brought a hat. Note to self. I should have done that, but I didn't. But I'm not going to be here for too long. I'm just going to run to CVS and maybe get a magnet. Primary mission accomplished. I have CVS care package here in Key West. So we're on our way back to the ship. There's a famous Key West resident. Express Jolene, been there. Grandeur of the Seas from Mallory Square, Key West, Florida. Conch Republic. Mallory Square Market, just off of Mallory Square. It's at mile 0, southernmost point, paraphernalia. I am the flamingos and the rooster. Maybe we need a giant rooster in the yard. We could get like a bunch of them and line them up between our yard and Drake's yard, you know, like they're keeping patrol. That would be fun. So, let's kind of talk about the bonehead thing I did today. I was having trouble with my iPhone getting it connect to Grandeur of the Seas Wi-Fi. And so I'm like, well, let me reset my network settings. And when I was in there to the reset network settings, they had an option to erase your SIM. And I have 2 SIM cards on my iPhone. The second one I added when we were in Europe last year for roaming while we were in Europe for a international SIM. So I was going to erase that one just to baseline it and then reset the network and try and get back on the ship's Wi-Fi. Well, I hit erase SIM and it erased both SIMs, and so my phone became totally unusable. So long story short, I had to use Tam's phone to call Verizon so they could reset up my SIM so that I could, after several power cycles and doing stuff, I could actually get my SIM back and reactivate it and get my phone back up in use. Turns out none of that network setting stuff was important. What I really needed to do to get on the internet was to turn off, allow private addresses and don't allow tracking of your apps. Once I turned those settings off, then I could connect to the ship's internet and everything was fine. But for some reason, I thought in my head erasing the SIM was a good idea. That was not a good idea. And I didn't really want to erase both SIMs. I for some reason was thinking I was erasing the second one, not the primary one. But no, it erases both. So yeah, don't do that. But the phone's all good. It's working now. And yeah, so did that today. And we are moving. We are leaving Key West. We're here in the schooner bar, waiting for the Crown and Anchor trivia with
Here we are with Bob and Tam.
Like this.
Trivia.
Okay, I'm gonna follow to the top corner, three like this. Everyone got that?
And the beautiful
Anyone need help?
Oh, wow. Jolene, job.
Okay, then you're gonna place it down on the table.
Party shirts. And so we're excited.
And
We're
you're
going to
gonna
do
pick up your
Crown and Anchor
napkin.
trivia.
I'm here for the Crown and Anchor trivia, and my name is Mario, but they affectionately call me Super Mario. So you can call me whatever you want. Okay. I have 20 questions for you. We're here to have fun. We're here to learn something, hopefully, and compete. Okay, so all three things. So I'm ready to go, and I'm going to ask question number 1. Name the ship. Name the ship. That was the first one to feature a Starbucks cafe. The first ship in the fleet to feature a Starbucks, a standalone Starbucks coffee shop. Number 2. Tell me the Italian-style restaurant that was first featured in the Royal Caribbean fleet. The very first Italian-style restaurants. There have been several. I want to know the very, very first one.
Top tier event.
When you Cinderella doesn't really belong in there. Sorry. The rest, fine.
Hello, everybody. Good afternoon. Welcome to our Gemstone seminar. It's not that event. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for our top tier party. Thank you so much for choosing the Grandeur of the Seas. My name is Talita. It is my honor to be your cruise director here on board the Grandeur of the Seas event. But actually, folks, we want to introduce you the numbers of how many actually Crown and Anchors we have invited for this party. So here we go. We have 99 platinum members. Where are our 61 emeralds? I want to hear loud and clear 104 diamond guys. We have this cruise 82 diamond plus. And the top that we all want to get. This cruise will have 22 Pinnacle Club members. Thank you so much for joining us, folks, once again here on board the Grandeur of the Seas. For our first top cruiser for this voyage. His first cruise is back in 2000, and he has been sailing with us for 22 years. All of the ships that he is on is his favorite. His favorite port is Barcelona, Spain. He is not only our top cruiser on board Grandeur of the Seas, but he's the top cruiser fleet-wide. All the way from Miami, Florida, with 10,740 cruise points, Super Mario.
Look what Tam got.
She goes, hey, if I get dementia, you have to.
He was like, can't do this anymore, but don't tell anyone.
No. I don't want to take care of me.
We're in the schooner bar. We're watching.
Launch, meaning that while we're aiming for Terra 1 to reach orbit, our primary focus is on gathering the data and
So we were sitting around most of the afternoon watching Terran 1's launch attempt. They just scrubbed for the day. No word yet on when the next launch attempt will be, but trying to take times one step at a time, make sure they get this right, which I appreciate. I think that's the right thing to do. So moving on to the rest of our day, which is trivia. Then afternoon, more trivia, and then Caribbean night, and I think 11 marriage game shows tonight at 10 o'clock. So we'll see if we're up for that.
Who is Stephanie Jolene Angelina Germanotta? Question number 2.
We know the answer to this question. It's not relativity, but it is SpaceX. Live from the Schooner Bar, watching the SpaceX launch. Everybody's heading down to the lounge for bingo. I don't know why people are so crazy over bingo, but it's a thing.
I was with my ex-husband for 20 years, but I never depended on
Indian
him.
chicken dish that I got as a starter.
I was pretty much mum and dad for my kids and did everything by myself. So
Sam got the
asparagus.
I haven't really filmed all week, so I don't know why we start tonight, but last main camera with the lamb.
Lamb shank.
Lamb shank, along with the Mediterranean steak. Tell you how Mediterranean it is. We'll see. Try this again. It didn't work the first time because I forgot to put the battery in the GoPro. We are in Miami. We're having a coffee and Danishes before we get off the ship. So we're just kind of sitting in the Centrum. On Grandeur of the Seas, they hook you right up to Deck 4 Centrum. You are basically booted right off the ship. And, just like that, we're off the ship in Miami. Thank you. We made it to the Mandarin Hotel to meet Suzanne and Al for lunch. We're here a little early. We're supposed to meet at 11 or 11:30. They open at 11:30. It's 10 till 10, so we got a little bit of time. But the view is beautiful. Hey, thanks for making it to the end of the video. Please like and subscribe to our channel. It would mean a lot, and it would help us out a great deal as we grow our channel.